You
I
need a
got
cough,
pneumonia.
He's got the black lung
you need
pop.
a cough drop, young man?
I'm dying, Theodore.
Alex DeGeneres.
Theodore.
Alex DeGeneres is currently having he's having the high honor ending of Red Dead Redemption 2.
I see you, dear.
You gonna be okay?
Lenny! Hi, welcome to the podcast.
All right, are you actually recording that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Welcome
God.
to the Major Idiots podcast. I am Sean McConnell. I am joined, as always, by the currently dying Alex DeGeneres. Brian Lahosky.
Oh, we were all ready for this.
And the eloquent, highly well-spoken Alex Town.
Keep going.
Also incredibly beautiful. Well
And
endowed.
humble. And humble, as you can
Keep
no doubt tell.
going.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
Almost
Man
finished.
loves Mario.
Yeah.
How are you
Yeah.
guys doing today, other than DeGeneres is currently dying of tuberculosis?
My feet hurt.
Yeah.
My back aches. My knees are
Sorry.
crumbly. Shut the f*** up! I'm talking about my day.
Do you think
We
you could
were
do that
all-
someplace else?
We've all been horribly sick the past few
Yeah.
weeks.
I just want all the audience members to know he's coughing for attention. This is
Yeah.
This is
He just
Fake
took his
ailment.
antibiotics.
his family. is
Are
filled
you
with
gonna be
doctors.
okay? I
Do we need to
don't.
stop.
I don't know if you can. You sure?
His
Do you need
family is
water?
Do we need to stop, and start over?
No, we'll keep going.
All right.
This is life.
No,
Oh my God, you're making me cough now.
what the audience doesn't know is his family's actually filled with doctors. 10
Yeah.
doctors have checked him out and they said, this is all in your head. And
Yeah.
he just keeps coughing and yakking and wheezing.
Yep.
He
Let's-
said earlier that he only coughs when he laughs, so we have to not
Okay.
be entertaining or
Yeah,
funny.
Well,
we
you
were
know-
funny. You almost killed me.
We have to
Yeah.
ignore him now in his cry for attention. But we've all been sick. We've all been sick. DeGeneres was the last one. He's unfortunately the one out of 4 that's going to die.
He's the one that just was like, I want to be sick still.
He's like, I want to be sick. I like it. So
Oh,
he-
come on.
Yeah, actually, we were
Hold it together.
we were at the store earlier and he actually coughed in some baby stroller.
It was
Like
very
right on him.
inconsiderate.
And
I
I
had
think
it coming.
He's like,
Yeah.
I want to have COVID 2.0.
Okay, I'm getting you water. Jesus Christ.
Oh, no.
yeah.
Oh, look who's coughing for attention.
You want to try saying that one more time?
No.
Well,
Do you have your cough drops still?
you've got my attention. I think they're on the table over there.
No, I took a pill.
You took a pill.
All right,
Just
hold
took
on.
my pill.
Let him
so-
drink his water first.
Do you want to grab him a cough drop from the table?
No, I don't like cough drops.
You don't like cough drops?
It doesn't matter if you don't like cough
They're
drops. We need
candy
you to
for
take
the
'em.
soul.
No, I forgot to take my pill before Cane's. So I'm waiting for it to kick in.
Hey,
We got
Classic
Raisin- we got
mistake.
Raisin
What does that have to do with cane?
He has to take it with a meal. Is it amoxicillin?
It's a flu medicine.
Oh, okay. Well, he's got pneumonia.
It's a sugar pill. This is his family gave him
We're
'cause
pretty
it's
sure.
placebo.
I think maybe it's just like the beginning of your Animorphs transformation, and you're slowly going to turn into a ferret.
Oh, look at him drink
Oh my
that.
god, he's
my
Wait, get
God.
the audio. Get the audio of it.
oh my god.
Yeah, my man.
One thirsty rat. Oh my god.
Wow. Does that help?
I think actually it's going to be a hamster.
I'm gonna die.
You just pissed on his mic. That's a lot.
Let's rock and roll, baby.
All right, you just peaked the microphone real bad. So, being winter, we're all sick. And we're all sick, because it's winter time. It's snowing currently terribly. It's the winter time. You don't really do a whole lot. You don't go out. You don't really, do much because the weather tends to suck. So what
Yeah.
do you do? Stay inside and watch movies. So today we're going to talk about our guilty pleasure movies and TV shows that we all like to watch
Yeah.
during this time. So who would like to start us off? Brian, would you want to start off?
I think
We'll go in a
DeGeneres
circle.
needs to start us
Well,
off.
Now
Does
you
you
want
wanna
me to
start?
start? All right.
All right,
Yeah,
DeGeneres, you go ahead and you
This
start.
is like a litmus test just to see if
See, he's faking.
yeah.
How many fingers am I holding up?
Oh, again with the fingers. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's not bring that up again.
No.
Oh,
God.
my God.
That's for a different episode of our.
God.
That's for our next episode of a couple of idiots.
Well,
Anyone who's
that
seen
will already have been
Yeah.
uploaded by
so
the time
anyone who
this
knows
comes out.
that.
It'll be
our
called the
audience.
4-finger discount.
No,
Oh,
it is
boy.
so not if I have anything.
All right,
to
let's
say
let
about that.
DeGeneres talk. This might be the last
I
recorded
should not
instance of
have
his
drank
life.
that water all the way.
Now he's got to pee.
No, fine. Okay, what's a good show that I watched? No. I have a good movie.
How prepared are you guys for this?
I have
episode,
a
by the
little
Oh,
way?
I hit
list.
2. Wrong one. Sorry.
I have a list right
Do you
now.
have a list? Oh, you have a list. Do you have a list?
Do you have a
Jared?
list?
Yeah, I made a list. I made it while
That's
we were.
4 things.
Yeah.
Sean, why don't you start us out?
I can
dude?
do one.
I don't trust you.
I can do it.
I can do it.
You're peeking the microphone.
Just let me do it.
This is. I was like,
Look,
let's do 2 episodes
almost sound
today.
like the
I don't know if
Emperor.
we're
This,
even gonna get through one.
Do it.
Anybody that's currently listening to this, maybe on your drive to work or home or whatever, I'm sorry, but you are going to get sick.
Yeah, through listening to this episode.
You know how they wanted to invent smell-o-vision? Well, we've invented inoculation vision.
Yeah.
It's coming
sit
through
up,
your
that's my
radio.
problem.
Yeah, but he's faking it, so they won't actually get sick.
All right, there we go.
That's a good point.
Can I start?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Please, we're waiting
Okay.
for you, princess.
Do you know The Road to El Dorado?
Yes.
Think so.
It's a
yeah.
wonderful animated film by DreamWorks Animations. That is it's just a wonderful musical film. Songs done by the legendary Elton John.
No.
Oh,
He was the score.
Nice.
He did all the music for it. Original songs. It was incredible. It's one of my favorite things. It didn't win anything.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty much been almost forgotten. Yeah, that's my favorite one for right now.
but why is it a guilty pleasure?
Checkmate, atheist.
It's got to be something that like you're almost like kind of embarrassed to watch, or
Well,
like,
I'm embarrassed to watch
that
it
you like
because,
it more than you probably should
Mm.
have.
I like it more than I should have because it's like I'm not really a big musical guy, and like it's really targeted for kids.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, it's like it's a really nice film, and it's very historical.
So it's more or less like you like it, but you are kind of embarrassed because you don't really like musicals that much.
Yeah.
You're a closed off guy, so anything
Yes.
that has any amount of joy is like, oh, I can't let anyone know that I like this thing.
He's too manly to admit he sings along in his room when
Yeah.
his parents and his
Well, what's the
What did you just say?
I love Sick De Janeiro. He's my favorite character we've had on this
I want a
podcast.
soundbite of that. Don't make fun of me.
So wait, what is it
Make
about
that my
again?
new text
What
tone.
time period is it in?
It's about the 1600s.
Okay.
About the Spanish coming over to Mexico,
Oh, I see. Okay.
and it's about the conquistadors.
And the
And- but
spread of
basically
smallpox.
It's about two swindlers who got aboard one of those ships,
Mhm.
and with a map went to El Dorado, the
Okay.
ancient city of gold, to try and get rich.
Is it 2D animated or 3D animated? Okay.
Yeah, well, it was all hand animated
They came around around the
or
same.
digitally animated, but like it's 2D.
They came out around the same time as like Atlantis, The Lost City.
Oh,
and,
okay.
Yes, yeah.
That other one about Moses. I can't remember the name.
Oh
of it.
yeah, I think it's just called Moses.
No, it's
No,
it's
it
called
was,
something else. Prince of Egypt.
Prince of
Oh,
Egypt,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually an amazing movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good choice.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
well,
go-
all these right before Shrek happened.
yeah. and
Oh,
then
yeah, that
it's
changed the
just
game,
3D
didn't it?
That
animated.
ruined everything for DreamWorks.
Oh, but Shrek is great.
Yeah.
But yeah, I miss traditional 2D animated things. I
Are
know
you gonna
somebody came up with the topic. Yeah, I'll go. I know somebody came up with the topic of like guilty pleasure movies and shows, but I actually don't have a lot because I'm not a fucking pussy who's like, oh, I feel guilty that I like this.
Wow, way to alienate a
Wow.
lot of our audience. Thank you so much.
Yeah, be confident.
Brian is very confident right now, and he should be. He's a good man.
Thank
you know, he's
Well,
making
some of it's like you don't even know why you like it. You just enjoy it, and you know it's not great or something.
No, actually, no, I lied. I do actually.
I mean, you like Sonic.
I do
That's
not feel guilty about that.
And you know what? Brian is actually trying to set an example for the rest of you guys to be bold and like what you like openly.
Be bold. What's the phrase from Canes that we saw before? It's
What
not
is
be
it?
bold.
Love?
Chicken.
Yeah, one love, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
One love.
I like the other one. That's what is it? Chicken.
Oh, just chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I actually do have a few. Now if anyone has ever watched my own personal YouTube channel, I made a video essay about this show a couple months ago. It's called Alf. It is a show that I watched when I was a wee lad. What? What?
That's
Makes
why.
you sick, evidently.
He has to steal your spotlight just for a minute.
Interrupt his
Okay.
choice with the hold on.
Hold on. Everyone look at me.
Hold on, we should all simultaneously cough.
This is my favorite episode we've ever done.
Sorry, keep going.
You don't even need goblin mode.
Built-in goblin mode with the person.
Oh,
I need to move my mic away from me.
yeah, please.
Yeah. Maybe throw it out the window while you're at it. And
Jesus.
So Alf is a show that I used to watch as a kid. It is not aged well at all because I rewatched some episodes in preparation for my video essay that I've done a couple months ago, and it is a show that is. I mean, it's a sitcom. Like, I mean, besides like the fact that it has like the puppet and Alf, and like it's very well done, and like he feels like a real person. It is a very generic sitcom at like points. Like a lot of the jokes are very hit or miss. I mean, I personally love it because I grew up with these characters, and there are a lot of jokes that I find funny, like from the time period that I originally viewed them from. But yeah, that's one thing right there. But I mean, if you want my extended thoughts, you can watch my video. Sorry for the shameless plug, guys, but I'm trying to get enough money to
well, I mean,
move out of my parents' house. So
you liked it enough to make a entire video essay on it.
yeah.
So you don't really feel too guilty about it.
I guess I don't, but oh god, you're gonna pick.
You guys are missing the whole point of guilty pleasures.
Well, while you're on it, Brian, do you want to, maybe let the audience know what your YouTube channel is?
It's called The One True Brian. Please check it out.
There you go.
It's pretty good, I think, in my opinion.
He's on the rise, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
yeah, he's about to catch
know
up to
what else is
Mr.
on the
Beast
rise?
numbers.
What are you gonna cough again? Is that gonna be on the rise?
I'm very afraid now.
Oh, no, keep going, Brian.
I'm scared.
You gotta
dude.
say it. You can't just leave it suspense. Oh, there it is.
That was unrelated.
Oh, okay.
My penis. Anyway.
What the fuck is your problem?
I paused this for you. That
Yeah,
I thought I was the overly sexual one, but no.
I
no.
came here.
on the day of my daughter's wedding.
Yeah, it's just
Out
like,
of the win.
what the fuck?
You said what's on the rise?
Alf was a show that
I
I
said Canes. Raising Canes.
Alf was. A
Oh,
show,
that's
yeah.
a better joke.
I know.
Alf was a show that I grew up with and I really liked.
Sorry, Brian.
And I don't have anything else to say. You go ahead.
Okay. Now here's something I'm actually guilty about because apparently I'm the one who knows the fucking prompt. Yeah, that's right. Keep dying. You deserve it. Keep dying.
Jesus Christ! Stop.
Yeah, keep letting it all out.
me to cough up a lung,
don't
you?
Yeah. I want to see it pop out.
I don't want to edit this.
Pop that
There's-
bad boy out.
I don't.
Yeah, there's
You gotta air him out. That's how it works.
your life bar is depleting.
I have poison over time.
Why do I hear boss music?
Why does pneumonia have a health bar?
Why is it spicy?
You have a Dark Souls health bar. You're named the Coughing Baby, the hydrogen bomb.
We're only gonna go around one time. I think. I mean,
Okay.
What's your guilty pleasure?
Oh,
I don't know. I don't have anything written down.
I didn't even run it. Oh my god.
Okay, it's a little movie from the early 2000s called Not Another Teen Movie.
Oh, that was
Oh.
great.
wow.
I think it's funny, but watching it years later, I don't know if I would be willing to admit to people that I like this movie. Except to the audience members that are watching. I know you can keep a secret. No, it's very, very raunchy. It's a parody of just like generally cliches about teen movies.
Yeah, like horror movie or scary movie or. Stuff
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
sort of like Scary Movie, except without the scary part.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of outdated jokes in there that still would make me laugh. Like in the film world, if we were like at like a film party and be like, "Oh, if I said not another teen movie," I feel like they'd punch me in the ball.
No.
Like, you mean you don't like Citizen Kane?
Like I feel like it's kind of like lowbrow.
Like your matte paintings?
How dare you not think
Yeah.
Citizen Kane is the greatest film of all time?
Well, there's nothing
Yeah.
wrong with like lowbrow humor every so often. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I just don't think I would mention it to somebody that I like this movie or I'll watch every now and again. Like the opening of the movie is like the main character masturbating, and then it's just like
Well, that's why you like the movie.
yeah, yeah. So it's
It's the only
very
part
That
you
part is
watch.
pretty funny.
yeah. And then like the dildo flies up and hits a cake, and then it splatters over like a priest and their family.
Yeah, because it's all the people that's like tropes and cliches
Yeah.
of coming in.
Yeah, but it's also on the nose. The movie, everything is on the nose there,
Well,
which
that's
I
also
guess
the
is
point.
all its charm. But also, sometimes I watch it, I'm like, God damn, I can't. I can't anymore.
I love when Chris Evans goes into the high school,
Yeah.
looks at the picture of himself, and then walks over and looks at a picture of himself looking at the picture.
Yeah.
It's such a good movie.
Yeah,
It's
there's
like
also a
airplane humor.
naked
Yeah.
woman in the movie. I think her name is Areola.
Oh yeah,
She's
she's
a
the
transfer
exchange
student.
student.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun fact about that movie: it has Lacey Chapper or Chabert,
Charbet.
whatever one of the others. She is the voice of Princess Elise in Sonic 06.
She's also the queen of Hallmark movies now.
Oh, well, good for her.
Yeah, there's also a dance number at the end. You remember that?
No,
You don't remember the musical number at the end?
I didn't see that movie.
I
Not another teen movie?
I
No, I
vaguely
haven't seen
remember
it.
that.
Yeah, that was probably my least favorite part of the movie. It just felt so cringy when I
Well,
watched it.
dance sequences in any movie, is really, like
No, you can have good dance sequences, or even like just musical numbers. Just this one. There's also a weird incest part of the movie with one of the characters. That's also
Oh yeah, that's right. It's like you're my sister.
Yeah.
Only by blood. Like what the?
that's okay. That's funny though. That's really funny.
Yeah.
Because they're making fun of that that Reese Witherspoon movie with Ryan Phillippe. Cruel Intentions.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they also tackle token black characters.
Mhm.
They make fun of that as
Oh
well.
yeah, with the two of them.
Yeah,
He's
there's
like, oh,
like-
it's my bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, there's like two black guys at a party, and it's like, no, I'm supposed to be the
Mhm.
one black guy at this party. He's like, oh yeah, my bad. I'll just leave.
I like at the airport when Molly Ringwald's there, and she just turns around. She goes, "Fucking teenagers," like because she was in all those teenage movies.
Yeah,
That was good.
but that's my guilty pleasure. I will never admit to anyone in the film world that I like it.
Well,
Guilty.
spoiler alert: you just did.
Guilty. All right, now you go, Sean. What do you? Now, is this actually going to be a guilty pleasure, or is this going to be like Star Wars or something?
No,
Do you have any Star Wars movies as guilty pleasures?
no, I don't.
Well, you should,
Why?
because you should feel guilty. And
I don't feel guilty
guilt
about
and
watching
shame.
Star Wars or Star Trek. I love them, except for one Star Trek show. It's on here, but anyway.
Wow. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right.
you took that back immediately.
Wow.
Not Star Trek, but actually, I have Star Trek on here.
Well, it's one that I don't admit that I love it a lot. But anyway.
Okay.
My first one it's a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie from the 1990s called Sudden Death. And it's basically just Die Hard, but in a hockey rink, and he's trying to save his two kids.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
It's a fucking great movie. I
I'd
love
watch it.
I would definitely recommend watching it. But I don't talk about it a lot just because it's one of those dumb action movies that people are like, oh, that's what you like is dumb action movies. Yes, I like dumb action movies. You're allowed to like dumb action movies and
There
not
you
just
go.
be
Do you
pretentious.
feel like a Neanderthal when you watch it?
It's kind of one of those movies where you just turn your brain off. It's like you're like, oh, that's totally unbelievable. There's no way he'd be able to do that. It's like, yeah, no shit. He's not gonna jump off of a helicopter and land on the dome of this stadium and be perfectly fine. He just shattered both of his femurs. He's done. He's dead. But it's a great movie. It's like peak Jean-Claude Van Damme. He's like a fire marshal or firefighter. At the beginning of the movie, he has like an accident where he can't save someone, so it scars him. So he can't be like a normal firefighter
of course.
anymore.
Yeah.
But like he gets to go and inspect the stadium, takes his kids to the hockey game, and there's a heist that happens with like the vice
What?
president. Yeah,
The vice president.
vice president's there for something.
You look like concerned, like
Is the medicine
the vice
hitting you, like,
president's in
real weird
trouble.
There it is.
Why?
There it
now?
is.
Vice president's there for the hockey game. It's like a Pittsburgh Penguins game. And
Oh, I thought this was like a local hockey rink.
no, it's not like it's not like it's the
It's
mud
like
dog. Or
it's
something.
a bunch of kids playing hockey.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
no,
what I
it's
thought.
not.
It's like a
little
little
league
league.
hockey.
Yeah, it's a little league game.
The vice president. That'd be kind of interesting to do like Die Hard, but with like children. And,
That would be amazing, actually. Like
none of them are like killed or anything. It's just like, ow,
like
you
the
scraped my knee.
the daycare got taken over by terrorists.
But,
Yeah.
no, it's good. There's like a lot of ridiculous stuff that happens in that movie. Like he fights a person that's dressed in the mascot outfit, and like is doing
Wow.
nothing to this person, but the person's kicking his ass. It's great.
We'll have
But
to
yeah, I
check
don't
it
really
out
talk
now.
about it a whole lot, huh?
I'll have to check it out now.
I own it on
I'll have to see
DVD.
if I feel guilty while I watch it.
I'll bring it over and we'll watch it. De Janeiro,
Okay.
you feel okay?
Yeah.
They're old black.
Are you
As long
sure
as
you
I
got
don't
this?
raise my voice, I should be fine.
Got TB.
You didn't even raise your voice.
I just had that
You
one
couldn't even
coming.
get one sentence
You
in.
had to breathe.
I have to breathe.
Oh my goodness!
If I do not breathe, I will die.
I thought you said you had to breed.
You know, every now and again, you just turn into the cockroach from Men in Black. Like, you just
hey,
really-
Jay.
There you go.
Well, don't
Hey,
do it because
Jay.
you're gonna fucking. That's gonna kill you.
I want to one game.
What about
No,
What's guilty and what pleasures you, De Janeiro?
so you guys know the Christmas Carol,
Yeah.
know the movie and stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know, like
yeah.
the one that Disney made back in like 2012 with Jim
Jim
Carrey.
Carrey.
Oh,
Oh God.
that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
I absolutely love that film. Oh, I'm
Why?
This has been something my family knows because I actually, but like I put it on.
Came out to them and told them.
You're so brave.
Oh
Yeah,
shit,
wow.
I hit the wrong one. But basically, whenever it's like the Christmas season, I just put it on in the living room like almost every single day, just
Okay.
to have it. I'm a big Christmas guy, and yeah, it's just a guilty pleasure of just watching that film again and again and again, because it's just I like the story, I like Jim Carrey, I just like watching the effects, and it just reminds me of the olden days.
I feel like Robert Zemeckis has held you hostage or something. I mean, did he
Why?
make that movie? Is that he
I
directed?
don't know.
Actually, let
I
me
know
look
it's
that
like
up.
a similar animation style,
Yeah,
but I don't know who
that's
made
why I
that
said
one.
that.
I've actually
it's
never
very
seen that.
Polar Express. You've never seen it?
Never seen it.
Oh, you're missing out.
Yeah.
I love it.
Okay.
It's
I don't
absolutely
think-
the-
incredible.
I don't think
the
I've watched
Christmas-
it either.
You've never watched it either. Oh my god.
Oh, now I know what we're
What's it
doing
called
after
again?
this.
Oh yeah, it's Robert Zemeckis.
The Christmas Carol.
But the Christmas Carol
Carol.
movie, like,
the
there's
20s
one.
the Jim Carrey 2012, I think.
Yeah.
Christmas Carol.
There's one that had, you know, the actor. He played Patton. Oh God, he was also in. Anyway, it's one that was made a long time ago. It scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. And I was like, I don't like Christmas Carol because
Oh,
of that.
really?
Like, I cannot remember the name of the actor right now, but his version of it, like when you see like the Ghost of Christmas Future,
Mm-hmm.
just scared the shit out of me.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's the Grim Reaper.
Yeah.
Spoilers. As it's just
Spoilers for this story that's been
It's
it's
100
over
years
100
old.
years old. Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say as a joke. I was gonna say the Muppet one is my guilty pleasure.
I love
I've
the
been guilty to love about the Muppets.
I love the Muppets.
Muppets are great.
Yeah.
My turn.
I hope when my lungs explode, they turn into Muppets. Anyway.
People turn them into Muppets.
Yeah.
You're like an organ donor, but for like very like unusual things.
George C. Scott.
Yeah.
Oh, I love George C. Scott. He's in a variation of Christmas Carol.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's the one that terrified me as a child.
George C. Scott is like top 10 greatest actors of all time in my opinion.
Mm.
I love that man. Anyway, iCarly.
No.
Really?
As a kid.
Even after Dan Schneider?
Well, no. I mean, now it's hard to go back to
Oh, okay.
because of all that.
Now you notice the feet.
I am. Oh my god. I am referring to. This was a guilty pleasure when I was a kid. Alex is mad at me because I liked this show as a kid. No, I was very insecure as a kid, and I was like, if there was a show that starred like girls like as the main characters, I was like, I can't let anyone know that I'm watching this. As that mentality of like, ew, cuties. Now I'm like, please don't leave. But that was oh shit.
The only ammo you have to kill that man is your funniness.
Yeah. That's true,
You're
yeah.
slowly just collapsing.
Finally, I've killed Alex. No, but
The podcast is
I remember
killing
as
me.
a kid, I was embarrassed to watch iCarly, but like you know, it was pretty good. I mean, at least the first few seasons were. It was very creative, and obviously, yeah, there's a lot of humor that doesn't age well when you're an adult. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
the creator is a piece
Never
of
seen
shit.
it.
But yeah, I have a.
Why are you saying yeah for?
Did
You
you-
never saw
No, I'm
it.
talking
you
about like
ever-
what he said, the humor that
Oh.
ages.
Did you ever do the random Dane thing whenever it came on?
Did I ever do it?
Yeah.
No, because I was watching it like being like, oh, are my parents gonna come in and catch
Yeah.
me seeing it?
I kind of felt the same way. I don't have any of those on my list, but yeah, I mean, I think nowadays I would watch Drake and Josh
Yeah, well, I think
just
that-
for the fun of it. I don't know if I would exactly like it, but it would be more like, yeah, I'd feel kind of guilty.
I think
about it.
drama aside, I think Drake and Josh has held together pretty well. Like I think iCarly has definitely like aged like a lot worse. Like the latter seasons of that show have not really aged that well because I think they were working on Victorious at the same time, and that show was also shit.
Didn't they do like a continuation of that show, or is it a
They,
continuation?
they made it
iCarly?
more adult.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah, they made like an adult sequel to it. I
Yeah.
think some people liked it, but it got canceled. So
Oh, did it? That's-
Yeah, I think Freddie and Carly like have threesomes with people or something.
It's not but they do get together, and Carly says bitch. So I do appreciate at
She's
least.
a Jesse Pinkman fan.
I guess
Yeah,
I will say.
Careful.
Yeah, he almost died there.
let it all out. You can't.
No, keep it inside.
please.
Let your
God.
lungs explode.
I can't wait. I can't wait to see the waveform of this episode. But okay, we're good. No, I do.
Can't breathe anymore.
No, I'm coughing. Fuck. God damn it! Stop. Okay, so
You.
regardless of what I think, like I still haven't. Or I don't even know if I'm ever gonna watch the reboot for iCarly, but like I do appreciate that they at least tried to make it like, adult because the kids who watched it growing up have grown up. You know what I mean? I think that's like what revivals should like aim for. But yeah, I liked iCarly as a kid. There were a lot of
Well, I mean, do you
moments.
still watch it now?
No, I do not.
I feel it kind of defeats the point. Like it,
Then
because
that's
you
not
shouldn't
your
have been guilty about it
pleasure,
back.
It was a
then.
guilty pleasure back then, and I guess I do have a little bit of nostalgia for it. So it justifies putting it on the list, in my opinion. So
Okay, I will allow it.
all right.
Um.
Oh,
Okay,
thank
that's
you. I'm so glad.
Oh yeah, no problem. So mine. This is actually a show I still watch like a good amount. Although, you guys have heard Practical Jokers, right?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I still watch the show a lot. I don't. It's a hidden camera show. A lot of it's just really dumb. I don't know why. It makes me laugh. Mostly, it's actually four best friends that like just have fun doing a hidden camera show,
Good vibe.
and they actually are best friends. Not like a lot of these shows where they try to
Yeah.
force chemistry and fake laughs. Like they actually enjoy each other's company. Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Why are you pointing at all of us?
Yeah.
I forced every single laugh.
I think you mean
Yeah.
three of us because I think I'm gonna die soon.
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
Well, actually, one does leave the show. In the
Oh,
later
God.
season.
Oh,
Joe,
no.
Yeah, I think Joe Gatto's marriage was on the rocks, so I think he had to leave the show. So, I mean,
Yikes.
is your marriage okay, Dejan?
I mean, I cheated on my wife.
Yeah, I was about to say it's your characteristic.
My imaginary wife. I don't know where she is.
Yeah, we're at the place with like a robot.
I really struggle a lot when it comes to like prank content and like hidden camera kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's the only one. I don't really like reality TV shows for the most part.
No.
Yeah, but there's some of the humor is just absolutely dumb. Just the things they'll say into the earpiece, but a lot of it makes me laugh. They also torture each other with punishments, which is fun because they're tailor made. The later season, they tailor make them to the person. Like one guy's name is Sal, and he's like a germaphobe. He's basically like Luigi from Mario, just like a really skittish person that's scared of everything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so like one punishment, they'll make him like go into a gigantic pile of garbage to go find his keys and just dig through shit.
I like stuff like that. I will say. I mean, I prefer that over
Yeah.
like the
There's
people reacting.
yeah, well, one of them, they actually had someone's afraid of heights or skydiving, so they make him go skydiving.
No.
They made him go into the day thinking they were going to be skydiving instructors. And then they switch it up. Like, no, you're actually jumping out of a plane today.
Jesus Christ. I couldn't. Oh my God.
Yeah.
That'd be like if you guys were like, here, hey, this isn't a peanut, and then you just force fed me peanuts.
Yeah. Like
So we just kill you.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, like there's some that almost seem unbelievable. There was one day where that same character, his tooth actually fell out in the middle of filming. So they made that his punishment, that he had to go out and take selfies with people in the park.
Oh.
And he's like,
God
guys, my tooth just fell out. Can't make me do this. Like, no, this is your punishment, Murray. You got to go out there.
damn. Oh God.
No excuses.
Yeah.
That was Murr?
Yeah, his tooth fell out in the middle of filming.
Oh, my God.
Murder.
And his reaction, I'm pretty sure it's real. I don't know. The only thing I've
you never
ever
know.
found out about the show that's fake is in the later seasons, they actually put their crew on. Like, they do special episodes where they bring them on to, like, do the same things the characters would do. And they had some of their producers as some of the people in the show in the early seasons if it was, like, a slow day. I'm like, oh, I recognize that person from season 1.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Some of it's probably not real, but for the majority of it, it's just random people that are reacting to it. Yeah. So
You lose
that's-
steam at the
that's
end
I
there?
love that you sort of trailed off there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, my brain's a mush.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Impractical Jokers. Sean!
Okay. I'm actually going to mention 2 because they kind of coincide.
Yes.
I still have watched this on occasion. Show called, it was a cartoon show when I was younger. I was also embarrassed to watch it, called Totally Spies. And it's about these 3 girls that are they're like teenage models and they're spies, and I loved it so much. I don't know why, but I loved it. And I was like, I'm a guy, I shouldn't be watching this. I should be watching shows about like war.
Yeah.
I'm starting to notice a thing of masculinity here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved it. It was great. That and Powerpuff Girls. I loved both of those
Oh,
shows.
are good.
And
I
I was
used
like,
to watch Powerpuff Girls.
but it was like one of those things where it's like, I feel like I should be watching like a boy show, like Danny Phantom or something, like,
Yeah.
you know. But
Danny Phantom season 3 is trash. You're not missing much.
But
They
it was.
wrapped it up so poorly.
It also like
Yeah.
I feel like leads to the whole thing of like discussion of like what is gender norms and all that stuff. Like, watch whatever you want to
yeah,
watch.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
You
it's
know?
weird. I don't think I ever had your guys' mentality growing up because I would tell people like, "Oh yeah, I've watched the fuck out of Hannah Montana,"
Yeah.
Oh,
Never
yeah,
watched
Montana
it.
was great.
which
you
is
also
the
gotta-
Waverly Place. It doesn't get any better than that.
Remember,
Although that
I
show
grew up a
sucks.
little bit different than you guys. A little earlier.
Yeah, like what you like. You know,
Yeah.
don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Exactly.
Hey, Sean.
Go watch Totally Spies. It's fantastic.
Hey Sean,
Yes.
you're a girl now.
What's the female equivalent of Sean? Shauna.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, whatever.
Yeah. That's my name.
Okay.
Don't
So
wear
you
it
f-
out.
Do you still feel
Oh.
guilty about watching it?
A little.
If you were
but
if you were
not-
bringing a girl over, you're like, "Hey, let's watch something," would you put on Totally Spies?
Well, if you were having like a thing where you're like, let's watch
Actually-
shows from like our youth or whatever.
Actually, the funny thing is, I did watch that with my ex-girlfriend like a couple times in the morning.
Oh, so that's why you're guilty.
Okay, Your Honor.
Not saying much, but what you are saying is gold. But oh my god, there goes
Talking.
there goes the line. Anyway, I can't because you're interrupting me with your rudeness.
I want someone to make a compilation of all the times that Alex.
It's
coughs
just
in
like a
this episode.
30-minute video of just
Yeah.
I'm sorry, this is my first time with pneumonia.
that,
I'm like that one president who didn't wear a coat during his inauguration and died 2 days later.
Joe Biden.
I was gonna say something else, but I don't want to be.
to kill me.
I don't want to be.
I need to sit up.
If you've made it this far in the episode, thank you.
You're an absolute trooper.
Yeah,
Thank
you're
you so much.
amazing.
We're talking about you, Joni. This is your shout out.
Oh, yeah, Joni.
wow!
Yeah.
Look at that,
Johnny Appleseed.
Yeah, thank you, Joni. You're the best.
Alex. What is your next guilty pleasure?
I wasn't done.
Oh,
Yeah, you didn't. You
Yeah.
only got there one.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, and I was talking about Powerpuff Girls next.
Okay.
That one I love so much. I love Mojo Jojo. He's my favorite villain of all, like one of my favorite villains of all time. Just he's so good. Like there's an episode where he's literally trying to get his life together, and they just proceed to just beat the shit out of him on sight. And it's just like they hate this man so much. Like he can't catch a break. It's just fight on sight. They're haters. And I love it.
They're haters.
There's so many good episodes of that show. Like the city of Townsville. Like who thinks of this shit? It's so good. And the Mr. Mayor with his like phone.
Mm-hmm.
I love that show. And they have the devil on it, and he's got claw hands. It's just, oh my god, it's such a good show. Anyway, De Janeiro, grace us with your with your necromancy.
Here we go.
What?
No, go ahead. You're good now.
Coward.
What?
What are you guilty of? Explain.
Okay.
Murder. He wrote to El Dorado 2.
They never made a sequel.
I know.
They made it to the end of the road, so
Yeah, they destroyed
what else what else can they say? I mean, you know.
Like my guilty pleasure, I brought it up a few times on Discord, but recently I've been watching on Netflix quite frequently, is a show called The Terror. And the real reason why, and if you don't know what The Terror is, it's a short mini series. It's about 10 episodes. It was produced by AMC. It's based off a book about Arctic expeditions trying to find the Northwest Passage. And the boats get stuck in the water. It was in the 18th century and whatnot. I like it for the historical reasons, but the real reason is why I secretly keep rewatching it and stuff is just because I like watching the big ships sail in the water.
You're like my little cousin who's like, I like watching the planes go by.
I like the boats.
Honestly,
There's nothing wrong with that for the record, but it's just the way that you said that.
I had no idea where that was going. I was like, why would you be guilty? Oh,
I thought you were going to talk about like the big bear creature mauling people to death or something.
No.
But like,
No, the Englishmen had it coming. They were dicks.
Do you take baths?
What?
Just answer the question.
No.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say like if you said yes, I was gonna ask you, do you play with like do you reenact the scenes with the big ships?
No.
Guilty
Oh my
pleasure things. Does anyone here take baths?
no, I'm too big for myself.
Sometimes,
I do sometimes too.
sometimes with some nice Epsom salt.
Yeah.
You know,
I can
soak
take a
my
few
old
drips in there
bone.
before it overflows.
We got Howard Taff over here.
Yeah, I was about to say that. I just thought of that.
Stuck in his
Jesus Christ.
Search and rescue had to cut him out of the
Yeah, if I have a
bathtub.
bubble bath, I can fit 2 bubbles, maybe 3 max, and then so it's over.
You think you would have gotten along with Howard Taft?
Oh yeah, we would have been belly bouncing buddies. Oh yeah, we would have had a meal with Raising Cane's if they existed.
Yeah. You think he
So-
would have gotten the Post Malone meal?
Oh yeah.
You want to go see the tall ships when they come into town?
Yeah.
Oh man,
I think they
would
do
have put
come
you on the
back.
poop deck and pushed you
Eventually.
off.
they would have threw poop at me on the poop deck.
I would have fed you to a shark.
Oh,
I would have made you walk a plank and
oh.
then
I
made you
would've-
climb back on the boat and jump again.
Go, let's go
I'm
again.
gonna shoot you out of a cannon.
I would have torture tickled you
Oh,
below deck.
is that it then for that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
In summary, boats.
I like
That's
boats,
cool.
and I
Boats.
don't like people knowing that.
Well,
Well, I think this is hilarious. We can't put this episode out there.
Yeah.
This is the one that's locked in the
I'm
vault.
trusting you.
Don't spread this information
Oh man.
to our 18 followers.
I
No.
don't watch your Practical Jokers. No, I don't.
I don't.
Hey, 24 at the point of this video.
Oh, sorry, 24.
Wait about 24 of you and your offshore accounts.
Now, I am known primarily by these guys sometimes as being like, I'm known for liking like more artsy fartsy kind of things. I like things that are, you know, like what were you gonna say?
Thought of one.
Okay.
Hold on, we know you for liking things?
No.
For him not liking things.
That's
Oh
it.
my goodness. No, but I am somewhat known for liking, you know, things that are, you think about it. You think about it and you're like, I like critically analyzing things. But sometimes, you know what? I like watching episodes of Friends. I know that show is kind of dumb and it's kind of the benchmark for like a bunch of shows. But you know what? There are some days where after I watch Parasite and I'm like, wow, this is about symbiotic relationships and stuff. Sometimes I'm just like, gosh darn it, what's Phoebe up to today? You know what I mean?
When are Ross and Rachel gonna get?
When
together?
are they gonna get back together? When are they gonna? No, I want to know how Chandler and Monica are doing.
Did
you know?
Monica ever get that turkey off her head?
Yeah, is she gonna take that off? I don't know. Yeah, I like some of the episodes. I think some of the humor. Yeah, I think laugh tracks are very obnoxious, and shows that still decide to use them need to stop. It's like how like video games still have extra lives. It's like it's pointless. You know what I mean?
Did you see that edit that somebody made of Ross?
Oh yeah,
Where they take the laugh track off and it's him talking about the Moist Maker sandwich.
yeah.
He looks like an absolute psychopath.
Yeah, I love that. I love parodies like that. But yeah, I don't fault the fact that they had like a live studio audience. Like I'm fine with laugh tracks if it's like a actual like live audience. You know what I mean? But it's like stuff where it's like, oh yeah, we added laughs in post. Looking at you, Big Bang Theory. Nobody better have that on their list, by the way. I'm sorry.
I actually thought about it. I thought about I'm like, actually, I don't even like that show.
No, yeah.
Well, I have nothing to be guilty of.
No, but yeah, Friends. Sometimes I like watching it. Yeah, it's you're bound to, you're gonna have a good time with these friends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
How can they afford that apartment? I don't know.
It's New York in the 90s and early 2000s.
Yeah, New York in the 90s.
Oh, okay, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Everything was
It's
cheaper.
also, have you seen Ross's or Chandler's office?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
fucking huge.
that is true.
Yeah.
But that's all I have to say about that.
Yeah. And I have one final one, unless I can think of another one, going around again. But this next one is it's
God,
it's a
I'm
guy
scared.
actually dressed up as for Halloween.
Oh no.
Family Guy.
No,
No.
really?
Yeah. I'm never going to admit
is
to
probably
someone
my
that like
most
I'm a Family Guy
disappointing.
fan. No, but like
But we all know.
you gotta admit there are jokes that are funny on the show.
Town.
There are definitely some that are outdated and just really lazy jokes. The storylines, for the most part, repeat over and over again. Doesn't really reinvent itself.
Remember that
But-
time?
But yeah, some of it's so stupid that it's funny. I just can't help myself. I'll go on a binge every once in a while, like of the early seasons. I won't watch anything past like 2010 or 2011. Maybe even like 2012, but like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, do you guys feel that way about Family Guy, or you just hate it?
I think it has some redeeming jokes here and there, but I think it's just, I think a lot of it balances like smart humor with like really dumb lazy humor. I think. Like if it's an episode where it's just focusing on like a certain batch of characters, then I'm not interested. But I like the self-referential and also like there's some jokes that are like so like dumb that I can't help but smile. There's that one joke where like what's your name, and Peter's looking around and he's like, Peter, and it's a griffin, and he's like, Griffin. Like I like shit like that, and I wish the show did more of that as opposed to being like,
Yeah.
Meg sucks. Oh my god, everyone look at her. Oh my
Meg.
god, Chris
And yeah,
is
smell a Meg, and then just farts. In her
yeah,
face.
and then Chris is like, I'm the dumb one. Ha ha ha, look at me. And then like I don't know, it's just like there's just a lot of lazy humor, and I think a lot of it has to do with like I guess later seasons, but.
Well, yeah, I mean,
because Seth MacFarlane doesn't even work on the show anymore, or he doesn't write for the show anymore.
yeah, I think he stopped sometime like probably 2009, 2010.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He just comes in, does the voice, probably works on Ted. On
Counts his money.
Other time, basically making Family Guy jokes again, just in a different format.
It's a teddy bear.
Yeah.
Yeah, teddy bear.
I like
Yeah, I
the state of Pretoria episode.
Yeah, I think that one's funny.
Yeah, that one's a good one.
Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of funny jokes in the early seasons. But I feel the same way just about Friends. Like sometimes, if I'm having a bad day and I want to end it all, and I'll just put on Peter, and he's all right. He's an all right guy. Also, when I watch it with my brother, he has like a cackle laugh. So when he laughs, I laugh at it. So
Okay.
it's infectious.
It is. I feel like you laugh more when you're watching something with somebody,
Yeah.
and they find it funny. And it's like with my brother and stuff. Like he was a big fan of Friends. And I remember growing up, like him and my sister would watch Friends and laugh at it with like my parents, and I would laugh at it, not understanding what the hell's happening because I'm like 9 years old, and like I don't know what's going on, but it was just you laugh, It's just one of those moments where it's just like because it's family and you share it. I think that also builds core memories with that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also dressed up as Peter Griffin for Halloween.
You did. It was great.
Yeah, I need to get that picture from Dom because I don't have any proof that I did it. Only he took a picture
Was it? It was last year, wasn't it?
2 years ago. I
Yeah,
think.
Yeah, it was 2 years ago because that was Bob from Bob's Burgers.
Yeah.
That means we have to kill Dom.
Steal his phone, send it to me.
Make sure it never sees the light of day.
Dom, if you're listening to this right now and you're like, "Oh no, I'm gonna die," we're actually right behind you right now.
Yeah.
as you're
Nothing
watching
personal, kid.
this. Yeah, we're about to hit you in the head with a rubber mallet
The game was rigged from the start.
Hell yeah.
with the sound of a. See you in the back of the head.
He turns around, like looks at all of us. You're dressed as Peter Griffin. He turns around again to get away. We have someone else dressed as a giant chicken.
Hey,
Dun-dun-dun. All right,
Sean, it's your turn again.
What? Oh, it is? Okay.
Sean, do you have any more?
Oh, I have a bunch more.
You have a bunch more?
Yeah.
Pocket full of
I
posy.
thought you were about to say pocket full of pussy. That's scary.
Wow. Can you be like an adult for 5 minutes?
No.
Sure enough.
No.
God.
I'm going to talk about another show.
Okay.
Okay.
It's
Do
from
what
the
you
early
want.
2000s. It was one of the last ones they made for a while. Star Trek Enterprise. It's starring
boy.
Scott Bakula. What?
Oh boy.
Oh boy, yeah. I like this show. A lot of people don't. Granted, it's because Star Trek at that point had been on since the 80s. Like there had not been a series of Star Trek not on for like 20 years. But it was good. I liked it. It only had 4 seasons. In the 5th season, they would have done a lot more, and I'm sad it never got his 5th season. But it was a really good show. It had a lot of good stuff and good potential because it took place in a time period not really seen in Star Trek or really explored. Like way before the original Enterprise crew, and all that stuff started. It was the first like Warp 5 ship, which at that point that was super fast. It had a bunch of good episodes, a lot of bad ones, and probably the worst opening theme of any Star Trek show ever. But I like it.
Would you ever admit to a Trekkie fan that you like that show?
Would I admit to a Trekkie fan?
Not
Or
in a dark alley.
Probably, yeah.
Not in the dark alley.
Or do you think they would beat you with their
I feel like that they would
phasers?
also admit that they like it too, because it's one of those ones where it got a lot of hate when it first came out because it changed some stuff and it had some weird episodes, but it was good. I liked it. I thought it was a good time, but the opening theme is really what kind of kills it for people because it's got actual vocals to it.
Oh no.
And someone's singing like "It's been a long road," and it's like this is fucking awful.
What is it? That Fast and Furious song?
No, I'll play it for you guys later. But
This is Star Trek.
but it's terrible.
Lucky
My brother
there's
made
a
fun
Star
of me for,
Trek guy.
We would watch it when my brother was still living at home. I was watching it for a little while.
to Star Trek.
Are you dying? Like
Of course I am.
okay.
every day.
But
I inch closer every day.
my
all
brother he
dying.
made fun of it. Like he would tease me about it, but I loved it. And it was a great show. And yeah. I also really liked it because it was like one of that adolescent time when you're like really in stuff and the supporting actress, the Vulcan one, she was really hot. So I was like, oh, okay. It's like I think I like this show a lot, and teenage brain, but De Janeiro.
Our next podcast episode topic is going to be your first erections.
Oh, I remember
Wow.
where I was. I was watching Blue's Clues.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
wow.
Jesus.
Was it for Steve or Joe?
That part I don't
Look
remember.
who got a
but
boner.
the passions were high.
Wonder where it's from.
I wonder where it's from.
God.
And they draw it. Yeah.
Oh Lord.
All right, Degenerate.
We're gonna be put on a list. I like watching anime. Yeah.
There's
I don't
nothing
even know
guilty
you.
about liking anime.
I can see
though.
the stink waves waving above him.
I
Yeah.
love anime.
That's why he keeps
I
coughing.
watch for a long time. I was an anime
He's
denier.
choking on his anime girl bathwater.
Oh,
So,
no.
like, no, I don't watch any
No.
of those ones.
Is this
Yeah.
just any
He's gonna
anime,
pull out the figurines
or
soon.
is there a
Yeah.
specific anime that you'd be embarrassed about, like guilty pleasure wise? Like,
Yeah.
Which one?
All right.
I don't know
juicy.
the name of it exactly.
you know,
What's it about?
It came out this year. It was a funny it was a comedy one.
Was it The Bizarre Adventure?
No, it was about a deer. Yeah.
I don't know that
Yeah,
at
you're
all.
not gonna know it.
I think you'd like Outlaw Star, though. It's got about pirates in space.
Maybe.
It's really great.
I watch. I try not to tell people what I watch in anime wise because they may think weird of me.
I love Yu Yu Hakusho.
What'd you call me?
Do you like the volleyball girl like anime?
No.
Are you
Okay.
watching? Are you not? Hold on. Are you
What?
sure you're not confusing anime with hentai?
No.
Okay, just had to be
It
sure.
was an anime.
Just had to be sure.
Their clothes were on the whole time.
but
I
were,
swear off.
Except for when they weren't.
They were
but
on
were
the
your
whole
hands in your
time.
pants the entire time, or did you keep your hands to yourself?
My hands were firmly on my desk.
Firmly grasp it.
Officer.
What else was on your desk?
A box of tissues.
Yeah, there we go.
Wait, next to the lotion.
No.
Oh man.
So yeah.
Okay.
Brian,
Well,
Nice.
shit.
I will not elaborate anymore because of how guilty I am.
You gotta
Well,
tell me
we're gonna get to the bottom of
No.
it one
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
Maybe I want to watch it.
You're not gonna want to watch it.
You don't know unless you tell me.
I'll put
I
it
gotta
on video.
Okay.
I gotta say, DeGenero, I'm really not a fan of anime. I'm glad you admitted it, so now I hate you now.
There we
You're
go.
just one more person. Actually, I think you and Sean gave me shit when or maybe it was someone else. I said, like, yeah, I can't really take anime seriously. And you're like, oh, are you just stirring the pot? I'm like, no. I
Why can't you
mainly
take it
can't.
seriously?
I don't know. The voices are just outrageous for the most part.
Sometimes, if it's a
It
bad
does
job.
not
Sometimes.
does
You
not
don't-
fit the tone of most
Yeah,
of
early
the shows.
2000s dubs are very hard to go back to. I mean, there's some that have aged well, but like
There's only one I've watched in my life that I like, and it was called Golden Boy.
Mm.
It was really funny.
So
That Greg showed me.
I watch a lot of Gundam, and those usually aren't really bad dubbed. Except for, I think Zeta had some of the worst dubbing.
I like.
I tend to go for
cartoons.
sub anyway, so
You're a sub.
no, don't start. Don't even.
That would explain a lot.
I
Don't go
understand
there.
entirely.
Hi, my name's Dom.
That's. oh God.
Dom. If you're still watching,
Go
Call
to
me.
Go to sleep.
Call me. Call Brian.
Yeah.
No.
Call-
I don't know how Sean is gonna respond to this next pick.
Ooh. I gotta get ready.
He's
What?
got to mentally prepare
It's not Star
himself.
Wars.
Okay.
We're not going there.
Okay.
Not yet. I like Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
You can leave.
Oh,
Oh.
the effects suck. The effects kill that movie.
What, like the
Insert
dude getting all the ants in his mouth?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that the effects have not aged at all. I mean, they've
You mean
they've
you
aged
didn't
the
have-
worst.
yeah,
I should
they
You
say.
didn't like
Yeah.
Shia LaBeouf swinging on vines with
I didn't
capuchin
mind that. It
monkeys?
was fun. Look,
And his hair looks the same. That's why the monkey's like, "You're one of us."
look, listen. I first of all, I like monkeys, so that's a good sign, you know. No, listen.
You like those 3D animated gophers?
Oh my God.
That
Oh, yeah, I
bridge
forgot
and the nuke.
Can I at least get?
he would be a scrambled egg in that fridge.
All right, I feel like we gotta be a
All
little
right.
less judgmental.
Look, the movie is goddamn stupid in a lot of areas.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still fun, and I like the character moments between Indy and Shia LaBeouf's character
Mutt?
Yeah, I was.
Henry Jones III.
Oh yeah. Why the hell didn't you tell me he did? Why the hell didn't you let him finish school? I like the character moments. I mean, it's I like the villain, and I like look. I know everyone's like, oh, there are aliens in it. Yeah, but fucking Christianity exists in like the first 3 films, so it's just like, whatever. Just who cares? There's a bunch of shit that is all
Technically, 4 movies, 4 different IPs within Indiana Jones involve Christianity.
IPs.
There are like 4 different things.
Entries.
Okay. Are about Christianity.
Right. Because Indiana Jones is just one IP.
Yeah, sorry. I
No, it's okay. You like anime, so you don't know anything. No, but
Do you have a knife? Can I?
Yeah,
can
shit.
I do have a knife.
Yeah, you might be Kate.
Wait, how were you
I
getting
don't
4?
I'm not gonna say why.
talking about Dial of Destiny.
No.
Okay.
But yes.
Okay. Well, anyway, point is, I don't like it as much as the other movies. I like it more than Temple of Doom. I'll say that. But I think it's still a decent entry in the series. Was it necessary? Probably not. But it has a lot of nice set pieces, and even though it has some of that George Lucas weirdness, Steven Spielberg still did a very good job directing, in my opinion. I mean, not a great job, but it's like, it could have been worse. Okay, I liked it when I was younger. I still have a soft spot for it, so that's what I will say about the movie.
Okay.
You're
I
just
love
glad they killed Mutt in the new one.
Oh,
yeah,
come
that
on.
was- yeah, that was-
Spoilers, but
Don't even mention
It's
them.
been out
Anyway,
for 2 years.
I love Steven Spielberg. He's my favorite director.
Thought I was. No. Well.
Close second.
Oh, nice.
It's probably the worst Indiana Jones movie. In fact, I think it is the worst Indiana Jones movie. That being said, I also enjoy it.
Hey,
Oh.
I knew it.
Yeah, I know, twist, right?
Oh wow.
I haven't watched it since I was a child, so I can't judge you guys.
That was the only Indiana Jones movie
You walked out of.
that I saw in theaters, and I saw it with my dad.
Mm.
So I remember that. I remember that a little bit. And it was good. Parts of it are really bad.
Sure.
Like he needs to be fighting Nazis, and I don't care about the Soviets.
That's why they changed it.
I know it's
in
why
the
the next
new
one
one,
worked
yeah.
out. 'Cause I think that one's good, but I think Temple of Doom is better. Well, it is. In my opinion, like I realize you're probably thinking because of his love interest in the movie is kind of not the best.
Oh, I just don't like the whole tone of that film. It's
Because
just
it's darker.
It's just darker, but it's also trying to be goofy. It's just all over the place.
Well, if you think about it, that movie takes place in what 1936, I think.
sure.
Temple of Doom.
I think it's 36.
Yes, it's 36.
Yeah, because then Raiders takes place in 38.
37.
No, I understand
Oh, okay.
that.
No,
I
it takes place in 37, and then 38 is a
It's
Crusade.
Crusade. Okay, all right.
I understand that.
This
I'm
all
more-
it happens before World War II.
Yeah, well, no, I know that, but I was remembering the dates. And Crusade is my favorite one, so I just
No.
I
Crusade's
put
also my
38.
favorite.
But
No.
yeah, think about it. Like Indiana Jones at that point in time is a different character. He's like a different person.
No, I know.
almost.
I'm more or less just talking about the movie itself. I don't.
No, I
like,
hear you.
I don't
I
like
hear
the
you.
movie itself.
Steven Spielberg did say it's like the darkest movie he's ever made. So okay, that's good.
This is not an Indiana Jones discussion.
We're talking about guilty pleasure movies.
Do you feel guilty?
I feel very guilty. I better call
You do.
Saul.
He feels dirty.
Would you ever admit it, like if someone had a gun pointed to your head?
Probably, yeah. I mean, what a thing to admit to somebody.
Do you like the Crystal Skull? Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
That's all right.
Okay, I'm going to shoot you now.
Town, do you have another guilty pleasure?
I do. It's actually three shows.
You found 3? How'd
Well, I
you
mean,
do-
they're kind of related to it.
Okay.
The Super Mario Bros. Shows.
Oh boy.
So the one where they have the live action and cartoon one based on Mario 2. The Mario World one, which I think is probably the worst. And the Mario Bros. 3 show, which are all animated except for the Mario 2 one, which has like both.
Yeah.
They're very cheesy. They're from my childhood. They have a lot of cringy moments. They make a Star Wars reference in one of them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they have I think a plunger lightsaber, and they say, "May the pasta be with you."
That's so
And
lazy.
And watching it
It's
now,
the laziest parody of Star Wars I've ever seen.
I know it's so fucking bad, but I like watching it because I love Mario.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know.
Mario.
Like if someone said "Hey, you like that Mario show?" I'd be like,
Oh, Mario.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, Also, the animation quality isn't that great.
Oh no, it's terrible.
Yeah, like the weirdest one has to be the Mario World one. I don't like the Mama Luigi
Yeah.
stuff. That one's just an oddball of a show. Even like the intro just sounds weird. Like the
Yeah.
intro song.
I do appreciate that in the Mario 3 cartoon they actually had like music from the game.
Yeah, that one.
Is
Even
that
though
the
the
best
animation
one?
was kind of weird, still like you can notice like just the fuck ups that they have in the
Yeah.
animation.
But what's your favorite out of the 3?
Probably the live action one.
Are you talking about the Super Show?
Super Show, yeah. That one's just the funniest to me. Just the live action segments. They're so bad. They're so bad. It's like
Swing your arms from side to side. Come on, let's do the Mario. Hey, remember, kids, if you don't clean your foreskin, you'll go to hell.
Oh my goodness. Can't believe
Yeah.
Mario said that.
I actually used to do that when I was a kid when I was
Wash your
watching.
Foreskin.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'd get a washcloth, some
What the
some warm water, and so I'd be like, "Yes, Mario, yes, Mario."
Oh my
Don't.
Mario.
No.
No stinky pasta on my side. Oh.
Clean up the dick cheese.
No. No. No.
I think I got a. I think I got an 8-ball of Parmesan
no.
stuck under.
Ah! Why? Oh, Lord.
Tell me
I
when to
love how I
stop.
took his and I just made it like 100 times more disgusting.
It's like a cheese
Yeah.
grater. Just tell me when to stop.
No.
Oh yeah.
Ah!
No.
Why do we keep descending into hell?
Yeah.
What happened in the last 5 minutes?
How do
Yeah.
you descend
But
to apes?
But back to the Mario. Like in the
We
Mario.
can't get back to Mario after all that. What are you talking about?
No, but they in the Mario World show they have like cavemen characters they introduced in the
Yeah.
show, like just shit that wasn't in the game. At least like with Mario 3, like most of it was like in the game. I think they
Yeah.
they actually they show the president in that show. Mario has to save the White House.
Get
down, Mr. President.
Which doesn't happen in the game, just really
I need
like,
you to kill me.
really bizarre.
Mario, take the gun.
Stop! Don't do it.
Yeah.
I need you to do it right now.
Yeah. That's all I got. That's what I'm guilty of, the Mario Bros shows.
You're guilty of a lot of things.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, you're the one who started talking about Mario and foreskin.
What'd you think of the Zelda cartoon?
I used to have that as a kid as well.
Okay.
I mean, I wasn't like that big of a fan of it. I would watch it because it was like a dual like disc
Yeah.
that had both. But for the most part, I mean, I didn't really care about it too much.
Yeah. It's kind of the weak link. I didn't even intend that. That was great. Link is the name of the main character, Sean.
I know. From Zelda.
Princess.
Yeah, you probably
I
thought
know.
it was
From
Zelda.
the Zelda.
No, Zelda's the girl. Princess or whatever
Yeah.
she is to him. I know that. I'm not dumb.
Metroid's the robot.
Metroid is a cyborg girl, right?
No.
I'm pretty sure I thought she was a cyborg.
No, her name is Seamus.
No, it's Samus. Fuck you.
Seamus? She's
Oh,
Irish.
Shabbos
She's
for the
Irish.
blood of Scotland.
Sean, say
I
your
think you're dying.
say your thing so we can wrap this up.
I have a couple.
Oh boy.
What do you mean, oh boy?
All right, just go ahead.
Rattle them off, boy.
All right. Well,
Rattle them off.
to start it off,
Rattle 'em, boys.
Bionicle, the Mask of Light.
What?
Oh, okay.
Oh, is that the one where they forge a golden mask?
Yes.
Oh, I love that one.
Is
that a show or a
It was a
movie?
movie.
Okay,
It was a tie-in movie that came out with like the first generation of Bionicles.
huh.
It was the first or second. And then they made another movie called Bionicle: Legend of Metro Nui. Those movies fucking rock. I love them.
I didn't even know they made movies on that. I mean,
dude,
I used to play with Legos and Bionicles
Yeah.
as a kid.
They're so bad, but they're also so good. Because it was just literally just look at how cool this particular Bionicle is. Go buy it. It's like I did. I had all of the Bionicles. I can't find a single one of them now, but
I was gonna say they're pretty penny right now.
I am so sad. I don't know what happened to them. They got put into a box somewhere, and I don't know what happened to that box.
They
I
turn-
probably bought them at your garage sale. You just didn't even know it.
No,
Probably put them on eBay, made a pretty penny off you.
Dude, I loved Bionicles so much. I wish they would come back and like, you know how they release certain things like, oh, here's an anniversary edition. Just re-release the original Bionicles. I'll buy them. I'll pay you whatever you want. You hear that, Lego?
You ever get a Hero Factory?
No.
No?
I did. I know that. Yeah.
Never
Basically
did.
just another Bionicle.
Yeah, they were branching out from it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because those were cool. Because I remember getting the cylinder, popping the thing up, be like, all right, I'm going to build this in like 5 minutes. And then I did.
Mhm.
Play with it for an hour and then put it on a shelf.
Yeah. Nice.
Then I play with them more. But
Nah.
anyway, my other one is a Nicolas Cage movie. And it's one that I watch a lot. I mean, not a
National
lot.
Treasures.
No.
Guys.
That one I will admit that I really like.
Alright,
It's
steal it,
Gone in
McElroy.
60 Seconds. It's
What?
the movie where he has to steal 50 cars in 24 hours. And it's a remake of a 1970s one.
Why does he have to steal them?
Why did you have to steal them?
Because his brother took a job stealing these 50 cars in a week to this really bad dude who's like a gangster or something like that. And he messes up and doesn't deliver because like he leads the cops back to where they have a ton of the cars already and they all get taken. And the guy basically is like, all right, well, I hired her. He went somebody his brother knows goes to Nicolas Cage, says your brother's in trouble, he took a job and messed it up, blah blah blah, so you got to go help him and get him out of it. So he tries to get him out of it by paying the guy back the money he gave him, and the dude basically tells him like, you know, this is what you're going to do or I'm going to kill your brother. And then like he has to do it, so he has only 24 hours to really do it, and then he steals 50 cars. And the last one is a car chase with a 1968 or
Were they
67
specific
GT500?
cars or any cars?
Specific cars, like
Okay.
really high end or classic cars. Like they steal a shit
Gotcha.
ton of Ferraris and other stuff, but
So they
it's
weren't
really good.
stealing minivans?
No, they use a minivan to get around, but they don't steal a minivan.
Mm.
Yeah, but they steal a Cadillac Escalade at one point because apparently those are really hard to find. Yeah, but no, it's a good one. I like it. I like Nicolas Cage movies. I had another one, but I cannot
Are
remember.
Why is it a guilty pleasure?
It's just one of those ones that like I don't really talk about a whole lot. I mean, it's just
Why are you guilty?
because it's a Nicolas Cage movie, and it was like Nicolas Cage being Nicolas Cage, and like, you know, I love Nicolas Cage.
Is it objectively like a bad movie? Like you wouldn't consider it a good movie?
It's not necessarily the best movie because the plot is pretty thin, but I don't care. I love that movie.
Yeah, you know.
I love the cars in it. It's such a good movie. Oh, also
That's
jumps.
a De Janeiro. I like the boats moment.
I do. I like cars. I like
I
the
like
Mustang he
boats.
has in that movie. It's a GT500, and at the end of the movie, he backs up and jumps it over like 85 other cars. So it's
Wow.
just like, oh, okay, that's not possible. But you know,
He did it.
No, he lands on the back of an ambulance and is like, oh, I'm fine. Like, okay. But no, I love that movie. And I think that's it. I had one other thing, but I can't remember it. It slipped away with De Janeiro was dying.
Which time?
The latest time when the whole the whole foreskin thing happened
Oh
there.
my God.
The debacle.
Yeah.
De Janeiro, what's your last one?
I already did it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
Okay.
you're the last
Thanks,
one.
man.
You
You were
closed
the
us
last
out.
one.
yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. I'm gonna pass it off to Brian here for the pertinent details on our social media stuff. Brian.
That's right. Thank you all for watching. Please check us out wherever you get your social media. Check us out. Subscribe to the channel if you
And
feel
say
so
where.
inclined. What, to this channel? Subscribe here, please. Subscribe to our Twitter and Instagram,
Which are called.
the Major Idiots Crew, and maybe TikTok if it's still around.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and favorite. You know, hit the bell icon, all that good stuff.
That's right.
Yeah.
I
What are some
felt
of
very
your
uncomfortable about
And then-
that. You should have done that outro. For
All right.
me.
Well,
Yeah.
I just wanted to give you something, in case you did. You
I
wanted
don't
to.
like doing that
Yeah.
anymore.
And do you guys have a guilty pleasure?
Yeah.
You could put it
Right in the
comments
comments.
below. But
Tell
we're
me.
not going to read it, but we're going to act like we're reading it to make you feel like that we
Put
care.
in the comments when you think I'm going to die.
Yeah.
Try and guess what he's actually suffering from in the comments, and we'll tell you
Yeah.
with the the funeral invitation.
And
Yeah,
remember, wash your foreskin. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Bye.